Hello, I'm Farmer Steve, and welcome to my mod map review of Leybucht. Thank you so much for joining me on my map tour of Leybucht 4X. I think I'm saying that right, Leybucht? I think so. Yeah, so this is a 4X map. It's by Smelly 1973 and it's 613.8 megabytes to download. But be aware, there are 22 mods needed for this map. We'll just pull up the map. In fact, let's go for the description first. Okay, so it says hello and welcome to a Leybucht map, East Fraser, North East Coast region. This fictional 4X map, my first ever built, offers enough scope for anyone who appreciates North German charm to express themselves. What can you expect? 128 fields, including 21 meadows, 1,179.13 hectares of total arable land, field sizes ranging from 2.86 hectares to 30.77 hectares, 6 perishable forest areas. Okay, so we have 1 sheep farm, 1 pig farm, 1 dairy farm, 1 agricultural contracting company, 1 biogas plant. The starting point on this map is a contract farming operation located opposite the sugar factory. All farms and their decorations are sellable. Note that demolishing the sheep farm costs some money. Fields can be combined as long as there are no roads or towns in between. I think that's pretty obvious. Numerous production facilities and sales points offer additional gameplay fun. Production facilities are not demolished when sold. Regional license plates. This vehicle delivers dealers' opening hours apply only to the building itself. The exterior gates can easily be opened manually. Additional multi-crops are available: rye, triticale, spelt, green rye, vetch rye, field grass, hummus, active fertilizer, mustard, spring barley, spring wheat, and flowering cover crop. Row planting is implemented for crops such as corn, potatoes, and sugar beets. 32 soil angles, crop and stubble destruction, various custom textures and decorative plants, numerous soil textures, plants, trees in the build menu, custom soil map for precision farming, compost is built in, which could be fermented to compost from raw compost or from other materials in a separate drive-through silo. Compost can be applied with a manure spreader, with or without precision farming. The map is compatible with all DLCs. Custom script for more pastures with the limit of factories of 128. Enjoy the map region. Okay. Now, when I looked at this map, I mean, for me, it's a 4X map. I quite like the bigger maps. Quite like the look of it. Quite like the size of the fields. Big range on there. I mean, I did look at the mods and think, 22 downloadable mods. Required mods for this. It's quite a lot. Every time I look at a map now, I have to look at the map and think, is it worth all the mods? And for me, this one, I don't know, it just was. When I downloaded the game, I actually had 18 of the mods already installed. So it was only really 4 mods I had to download. They were almost 200 megabyte. So for 22, you're looking at quite a lot on top of that 600 meg, but it is a 4X map. Okay, so if we have a look on the left hand side of the map, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I think we just went through these. So Wold, I think that's forestry. H1, that is sheep farm. H2, that is a big dairy farm. H3, swine, that's pigs. BJ, that's obvious, that's biogas. And LU, this is the contractor place. This is where a new farmer that you start, and it's down in this corner of the map here. So if we just go through, we don't own any productions, but the available productions are bakery, biogas plant, canning factory, carpentry, cement factory, dairy, grain mill, oil mill, 2 potato processing plants as well. I think there's one on each side of the map because this is such a big map. And then we've got a sugar mill as well. And like I said, these are dotted all over the map. The shops here, this is the only real town I've seen so far. I mean, I have spent a little bit of time on the map, not an awful lot of time, but this is the only real side of civilization down here. And as you can see, the whole map is covered in drainage ditches or irrigation ditches because it's such a big map. I mean, only 600 megabytes. I mean, the terrain's pretty flat, but it's what you get for a map like this. So actually, I think the ditches actually really break it up and make the map a lot more immersive than what it probably would be. So yeah, we'll start down here. We'll have a look around the yard you get as a new farmer. There is quite a lot of let me have a look. There are quite a lot of vehicles. I won't go through them all on here because it'll take 10 minutes, but there is quite a lot. If you do want to have a look at the map, obviously you can go in and have a look for yourselves. So this is the main yard area. Some trailers here. I mean, you've pretty much got everything you need to start a contracting business. I mean, literally everything. The big shed back here, just full of equipment. I mean, not all of it's brand new. I mean, some of it has got wear on it. So you've got three main sheds. You've got a huge diesel tank there. Huge silage spreader. Silage spreader. Slurry spreader. Loads of grass work and field work equipment. But yeah, I can't see any sleeper wardrobe trigger. Obviously, this is a yard, so you might have to put one down for yourself somewhere. Okay. You start with 3 vents. Fence, sorry. Which is nice. Telehandler. Yeah, just huge machinery. Come out here. This is where I left the car. Yeah, so we'll take a drive up through into the main town. We'll have a look at each of the farms. That's H3. Where's H1? H1 was here. This is the sheep and the goats. So that's H1. There's a lot of forestry. That's the W's dotted around the map. There's quite a few of them. And they are quite expensive. The fields are quite expensive in this, I will point out. Alright, let's have a look at, where's H2? H2 is here. Yeah, this is the dairy farm, big dairy farm. Nice looking shed actually. But I can't get out now, I'm stuck. Yeah, I know, mate. Yeah. Okay, so H3, which is the swines. Another big yard. There's plenty of space on this map. Obviously, this is a 4X, but it's what I was used to playing when I first started FS. Yeah, really nice areas. That's the piggies. Biogas. What is it? I've seen biogas down here. Huge. Look at the size of those. There's a lot of scope for silage, I believe, in this map. And then we've seen our yard. So let's take a drive up and you can see what I mean about the ditches and the immersion. I actually quite like this map, to be honest. Let's go straight up. Yeah, I quite like this map. As you can see, it's pretty flat. But as you drive along, you know, all the different networks of water, you know, just break it up and give it a nice visual. But it is what it is. It's a big 4X map. It's for big equipment, big farms, big harvests, loads of grass work. And then big animal empires really. So if you like that sort of map, then yeah, I think you'd like this map. As I crash, so I think it's down this way. Yeah, so as you look out, it is just pretty. I'm not going to say vague, but it's just more of the same. I mean, for me, um, if I had time, I probably would want to play this map. But because there are other maps out at the moment that I want to play, I probably won't. If that makes sense. So it's a map I would play at another time, probably. So if we head up here, this is heading up into the main town, the only town. Ooh, can't drive now. And this is it. This is where obviously where the sheep were, and here on my right is obviously the dealer, Flint dealer. So yeah, I'm not going to spend a massive amount of time going around. If you want to play them up, obviously you'll find out everything for yourself. This is just a quick map tour, just to give you the ins and outs. Market, wholesale market. Yeah, so there's bits dotted around. I think there was a cement factory there. Potato processing plant. There's another potato processing plant around somewhere. Is it you? That's your sugar mill. Yeah, potato processing plant. So there's one in the south and there's one in the north. Mail sales, obviously the BGA, carpentry. So yeah, I think it's a nice map. Thinking, is there anything I've missed? Don't think so. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you've liked, please hit that like button and remember to subscribe so you don't miss out on any more mod reviews, mod maps, or Let's Play series. I've been Farmer Steve. See you on the next one.